Hello everyone, it's me, Max to the Re, and welcome back to Final Fantasy III. So sit back and enjoy. Now guys, if this place doesn't scream finale, then I don't know what does. And welcome to what might be the last episode of this playthrough now. We are in the World of Darkness. Last time we did climb the Crystal Tower, we did defeat Xandi, and we ended up here. We did meet the Cloud of Darkness already, the very weird force of nature that tries to balance out light and darkness, and in its quest basically consumes and destroys everything, returns everything to nothingness. And of course our job is to stop the Cloud of Darkness now. So basically we got like a new reveal, like a plot twist here, where Xandi wasn't actually the main antagonist, but actually it's the Cloud of Darkness in a sense. Like one of those twists of this game here. Yeah, we cannot really leave the World of Darkness here apparently. I'm stuck here. So I need to make the best out of it. We're gonna go here first. I think in all directions is one treasure chest we want to get. Also good question, where do we even need to go here? I think I'm gonna take the middle path. Queen Skilla. We did already fight Skilla. It was one of the guardians of one of the super cool weapons from Eureka, and that's the name now. Super cool weapons from Eureka. But yeah, otherwise we are fairly able to hold ourselves here. Like we're still pretty strong, we deal good damage and everything. So far, nothing to fear, I would say. But the enemies become pretty tanky. Potato's approaching level 99. Yeah. Let's go here. Okay, hidden paths phrase. We need to take the... Actually, do we even need to? We can just go here, yeah, okay. Jormungand, okay. Sunday creatures from Norse mythology attack us, I see. Earthquake, ooh, that might be nasty. It was, but wasn't too bad actually. Didn't kill anyone, so that's okay then. Okay, you need to die though now, thank you. Before you can become a problem. I keep checking it. You get another point of attack. I did notice that. Okay, first of all we use cures, I guess. Because I'm certainly not going to use them in battle. Oh yeah, final boss dungeon. Final dungeon means strong normal encounters, usually, at least in Final Fantasy. So we need to look out even for the random encounters. It's not as easy anymore, I would say. Okay, we do get monsters, okay. Xandi's clown, like this guy also had a clown? Of course, if Doga and Une had, then this guy also had a clown. Question is, how serious is this? I'm gonna haste you. Might actually be a serious encounter. Xandi last time was an okay boss. He wasn't like super strong, but he had very powerful magic. Okay, Fairaga was something he had. He also had Meteor and stuff, so better watch out right now, I guess. But yeah, we're dealing good hits, and probably Xandi's clown is weaker than Xandi himself. Quake, which might mean that next one is Fairaga, then like another multi-target. I think that might be his AI, because so far he keeps using the same stuff as in the actual boss fight. Nice critical. Okay, Thandaga. Kiracha heals us now by a good amount, I hope, yeah. Let's use another one. Would be nice if you could die now. Thank you. Okay, perfect. I think the next move would have been Meteor. Okay, we do get another ribbon. Ooh, okay. If that's what we get here, then I'm in for it. It protects from any kind of status ailments. We do lose some agility though, but I think it's just generally better. Also, I'm wondering, is the ribbon better than Crystal Helm? Might actually not be the case. Is it? Nah, but only slightly weaker, so I would take it if I get like 2 more of the ribbons, because the next one would go to Pepper. Okay, 87, I keep looking at it. Cool so far. Let's see where this other staircase leads to. Queen Skilla again. Barrage is fine, but we want to use Eisen. We don't want to use Kiraja right now. If you can conserve some MP, of course we're gonna do that. No one knows how big this dungeon is. I mean, at least I do not. Goodbye. Nice. Critical was enough. With another barrage. It's level 18. Level 18 is actually Pepper. Nice. Oh, music. Dark Water Crystal. Ah. That's where all... Now I'm... that's not what I wanted. You have come far, but this is the end of the line. This world will be engulfed in darkness and return to the void. I mean, it's already the world of darkness. But yeah, I know what we're fighting now. Cerberus? No, Echidna actually, okay. So the other ones are Cerberus, Ahriman, and what's his name? Twin-headed dragon. So we fight those guys now, okay. Which means we will have at least 5 boss fights here, including Echidna here. Question is, how strong is Echidna? Does Echidna count as flying? No, it doesn't seem like it. Flare, oof. Ouch. Okay, we would like reflect if we could get it. Would be a nice fight for the Invoker right now. Nice critical. 4000, good. I mean, our damage output is just excellent. Goodbye, Onion, you will not survive this. Oh, we do actually, nice, cool. That's important because that means Flare's survivable. And that means you can just spam more Kiraja. When I played T Edition, Ahriman was the strongest one of the bunch. Okay, Quake. Quake is actually fine. I think might actually be better than... Nah, Quake is still strong, yeah. Let's use Kiraga to change things up, I guess. Okay, Drain. Drain is fine. Oh, not too much, actually. But we can out-damage that. Another Kiraja, come on. 20 MP, I'm just gonna use an elixir. Ah, come on, Echidna, give in. And now we start using normal physicals. You actually silenced me, but we don't care. Use another Kiraga. Nice critical. But Echidna takes some damage, I see. Quake again, poof. What crystal is this? Is this the Dark Water Crystal? Echidna does not seem like something water related, if you ask me. critical was nice. Flare, you survived this. Okay, that's actually very tanky. Come on, Echidna, give in. How many arrows do I need to poke into you? Okay, Cucumber dies. You're gonna revive Cucumber. We actually have a lot of health. Goodbye. No, still not. Meteor, oh, that hurts. This is really bad right now. If you get Quake, now we're dead. But I'm gonna risk it. Okay, Drain, you die, Potato. Goodbye, Onion as well. That sucks a little bit, but at least he did not have haste anymore, so we are not losing that. That was actually a stronger hit than before, interestingly. Okay, Phoenix Kiracha immediately afterwards would be nice. But if we don't get that luck, we get another Meteor. I think that's very dangerous right now. Okay, yeah, actually. It's fine though. Of course it did heal more because we only healed 3 characters. And then that makes sense, of course. Last Kiracha. Okay, nice timing. Flare's also nice right now on him, on Cucumber. Now we need to rely on Kiraga. Come on, Echidna. End it already. Potato survives. Yeah, close enough though. Dap, 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 D-dap, deep, dap. Okay, there we go, thank you, huh. I was gonna say, like, you need to die now, come on. It would make more sense if this is the Dark Earth Crystal, because Echidna used many Earth-type attacks. Also job levels and everything, nice. Do we get new jobs now? I doubt it. I am one of the warriors of dark, okay? When the powers of light and dark become too great, the cloud of darkness is created to return the world to the void. Only the hope inherent in the forces of light and dark can stop it. Now go, warriors of light, I will assist you with my powers of dark. Cool, thank you. Warriors of light, only you can balance out. We get healed, nice. Oh, that's perfect, okay. That's very perfect, okay. And that means you're in a very good spot here. That was the Dark Water Crystal. That was the Dark Water Crystal. It doesn't make any sense. Okay. I'm a big fan of the fact that we got healed. Because that means you can just keep using magic and everything without having to hold back. And even then we have elixirs and everything, so we're in a good spot right now. The Saga! Ah, okay. That wasn't too critical. 96, guys. 3 more level ups. But I don't see any more improvements here. But hey, that's fine. Guess we don't need to go to the middle. Kage, okay. I think that's a nice damage split so that Diamond Dust can take care of matters. I hope so. Let's go, Shiva. Nice, perfect. Cucumber, you also need job levels still. You're only level 14. Okay, another one of those weird loops there. Okay, now male and female ninja, okay. Nice critical. Certainly does help. And Diamond Dust is enough to kill the Shadow Master, question mark? It is, nice. Monsters, it's another Xendi clone, yeah. Of course it is. I did not heal Potato, which is not so nice. I hope Kiraga is enough. First of all, Kiraga. Now you actually use... Okay, it's absolutely random. And that was very critical. I don't want to waste my Kirachos right now. But that might be a mistake. Oh yeah. Nah, that's not good. Well, at least you two are able to hold on. It is interesting. Certain scenarios might actually be better with just two characters. For example, right now, because the healing does not get split here, and as such, basically acts as like a full heal. That is very interesting indeed. Like, we already had that situation with Ifrit and Healing Light at some point. Meteor, stop it, please. Okay, we're gonna do the solo with those two guys. Solo with two guys, guys. Guys. Never mind, we were too slow. Okay, time for a rise. Of course, it only works on one. Hey, it's the angel. It's the Square SNES angel, guys. Like, that angel sprite is basically in every like Square SNES game. Like, it does also appear in Secret of Mana, for example. $999 is a nice number, but not so nice right now. Come on, give in already. Xeni's clone had a lot of HP. Okay, Blizzaga's fine. Especially my Sage, yeah, okay. Might be enough for a good comeback here. Come on, give in already. Meteor again. Ah, are you kidding me? Yeah, this fight did not went very well. Maybe I can silence him. I should try to use debuffs on him. I'm trying to keep those two alive now. Nice, another critical. That was bad timing on your side, Cucumber. If you get critical after critical. Meteor, I need another rise. This fight really is not going well. SNES Angel, help me. Thank you, but now the other two don't get job levels and stuff. Nah. Okay, we get another ribbons though. That is indeed pretty nice. Luckily we also got Cure. Equipment is for you then. Ribbon, sure. That's a dead end. Maybe give me this guy. This guy was also dangerous enough. Yarmungand with Earthquake. Oh yeah, I presume we get 4 ribbons here. Which means there are 5 ribbons in the game total. Which is weird because you only have 4 characters in this game. Maybe just in case you missed one. Master did not waste its turn with, or her turn with, Protect. Maybe they only do that when there are multiple Shadow Masters on the field. Could also be it. 97, guys. Okay, next boss fight, I presume. Which one is this? It is the Dark Wind Crystal. Might be Two-Headed Dragon now. Two-Headed Dragon or Ahriman, I'm gonna assume. Ahriman might actually be a good boss, because Ahriman flies, usually. The Wrath of Dark cannot be stopped. This will be your final resting place. It's Cerberus, of course. Cerberus is not on the fire crystal or so, it's here. Sure. What does Cerberus do, I wonder? Cerberus probably has physicals. Wait a second. That means we're gonna buff ourselves up now. Actually, one thing we could do is we could use Cider with you. You can already barrage and use Magic Protect. It should be alright. Okay, never mind, use Firaga, because this is the Wind Crystal, guys. Just random magic on enemies right now. Heal him. Barrage. Magic we're gonna use. We could use Reflect, but nah. What is it that I wanted to use? I want to use Protect, but I don't have. Haha, I don't have Protect anymore. Oops. Let's try to use Mini. Let's try to debuff Cerberus. It would have been too nice, I guess. Okay, lightning shouldn't be too bad. Nope. Maybe we can poison him? Good critical. Tandaga's also fine. Oh, Cerberus probably uses like all gas spells because like 3 heads and stuff. You could try to silence him. Bio was good though. Of course misses. With miss, I'm not gonna be able to tell whether or not the enemy is resistant to it or if the spell just simply missed. So that's something to take into consideration. Ah, come on, Bahamut. Just for comparison's sake. Mega Flare, okay. If this isn't at least 3000 damage, then... Ah, okay, it's actually fairly good. Let's just rush Cerberus down at this stage. Next round I could heal if I wanted to. I could also just keep attacking because, come on, Cerberus does not have that much HP, right? I'm gonna risk it. Let's finish him. Yeah, Cerberus is really weak. Protect wasn't even worth it because Cerberus doesn't use physicals. Still standing though. Unless you do something super nasty now, you're done for. And lightning and everything, nah, it's not gonna be enough, dude. Not gonna be enough. It's also some Leviathan, sure. Okay, never mind. We do not even need Leviathan's assistance. Nice. Cool, everyone gets job levels, which is perfect. 62 strength and agility, that's crazy. Yeah, cool, we freed the next Warrior of Dark. I'm one of the 4 Warriors of Dark. We managed to stop the Wrath of Light 1000 years ago. Light and dark, our 2 worlds depend on one another. If the 2 were to converge, it would bring about a single word of nothingness, a void. Now that light is weakened, the darkness is spreading, the Wrath of Dark is upon us. The only force that can stop this and return balance to... The only force that can stop this and return balance is within you, the 4 Warriors of Light. I'm here to aid you. We cannot allow the void to consume our worlds. Okay. Sure, let's heal me, thank you. Cool, that's the second crystal. 1488 damage, huh. Ah, guys, what are we gonna do with this guy? Could go for another ninja. That's certainly something. I get the feeling there's something more significant Pepper could do. Black Belt. Yeah, Black Belt wasn't too bad though. I'm gonna try to push it. I'm gonna try to give you more job levels for Archer. Ranger, whatever. Barrage, barrage. We don't need to spam Leviathan. Ison is enough. Diamondo Dusto. Deep Freeze. Anya already has level 30, job level wise. Really interesting to see how the job level grows differently on the characters here. Cucumber barely gets any job levels. Speaking of Cucumber, got a job level. But I noticed there's a difference between the characters. Protect, nice, that works in my favor. Protect really doesn't do much at all, does it? At least not against Barrage, from what I've could seen. Okay, this looks significant. We can just go there. Is that shorter? Who knows? Oh, back attack, that's nasty. You other guys can do your stuff. Okay, next up you need to attack and you guys do your stuff. As long as Onion's staying in the front row, we dish out enough damage to take care of Queen Skiller very fast. Level 99 for Potato! Unbelievable. Yeah, it doesn't really change much, I think. But yeah, your problem really is you don't have as many hits. Huh. Like, how do you get more hits? Like, do we have some... You were a monk once. Maybe that's significant for getting more hits or so. I wonder. Cannot really tell. Oh yeah, level 99 is still the highest, right? We don't get any stars like in Final Fantasy V. But yeah, congratulations on reaching job level 99. Another Queen Skiller who wants to be cool, but absolutely isn't. I mean, you got a lot of heads, but you also need to think. Maybe the brain got spread among those, and no one has like actually the brain capacity needed to defeat me. Who knows? Yeah, and I immediately got another job level. Monsters, I forgot to heal. Well, it shouldn't really matter much, I hope. I'm trying to go a little bit all out. Should not make this as a disaster as the last Sandy Clown fight. Yeah, that's good damage, of course. Quake, you and your annoying Quake, that's not okay. That also very important critical, another critical. But you spam Quake. We try to revive you. Let's hope this works out. So far it could, but maybe we get more... Okay, Thundaga's fine, thank you. That was nice of you, Sandy, giving me the chance here. Nice, okay, fitted perfectly. Did fit perfectly, nice. And we get the third ribbon and our last we need. I'm just gonna gift that to you, right? Because it prevents all status ailments is just too good to pass up on. Yeah. That gives you more agility. I think we don't really need that right now. Stamina's fine, you already have enough agility, let's be honest. It's very nice that the crystals heal us here, that's very generous. Might be that's not the case in the NES original version. But what the heck do I know? I haven't played the NES original, that's why I'm playing this version. Maybe one day I play it. Probably. Because I would be interested in experiencing the original NES Final Fantasy games. Like on original hardware. I did already play them, except this one, but like never the NES original. So that's something I have yet to do. Over here and here. Okay, Dark Fire Crystal. Actually, you need some healing. You can just fully heal, doesn't really matter. Still 14 hits, Wait a second, 14, Oh, at some point that gets doubled, I see. Maybe it really is level 50 you need for that. I hope not, but who knows. Darkness will prevail and bring an end to the world as you know it. You will now disappear with the rest of the world. Mwahaha. Ahriman, I'm gonna assume. Now, of course, the twin-headed dragon laughs like that, okay. Makes sense. Okay, strategy is to unleash everything we have. Sadly, the two-headed dragon is not flying, otherwise my bows would deal more damage. 3,000 damage, are you kidding me? I think that might actually be his gimmick. We don't have blind or anything, right? Let's not care for now, maybe... Nope, okay, we definitely need... I think Protect is not even helping here. I think this might be a fight where like one character dies, you need to revive. One character dies, you need to revive. I think that might be the idea here. Because you're certainly not tanking this. Only critical thing is when he gets an attack before the dedicated Phoenix Downer can throw the Phoenix down. Oh, you actually survived that, interestingly. Why is the Sage so tanky? Why is the Sage of all characters so tanky? I wonder. Is this just me or did we get more MP for Cucumber? Okay, now we're dead. If that's how the fight goes, then it's pretty straightforward. Burns through a little bit of my Phoenix Down stock, but otherwise should be fine. And we get constant damage out here, that's important. That was significantly less damage than last time we used Bahamut, interestingly. The damage variance seems to be pretty high. What did you do? Item Phoenix Down U. Okay, and that's exactly what I meant with bad stuff that can happen. We're gonna do the double now, because otherwise that's too risky. Item Phoenix down again, you summon Bahamut. Nice critical. Bam. Mega Flare. Who revives now? I think you do. Because Mega Flare is too good not to use. Come on, I barrage you with so many Mega Flares. Give in already. No, still doesn't. Okay, let's hope Leviathan is also as strong. Nah, okay. Tidal Wave. How much damage does it deal? Ah, good enough, I would say. That's what I was worried for. Need to make sure that we can revive everyone here. Okay, should be a good state. We can continue with attacking. Let's try Bio, sure. Another nice critical. And you instantly get the retort from that. Now that I think about it, have I ever inflicted any kind of status on an enemy? Like even on random encounters? Okay. Got him. 2 heads, 1 down. Easy. Once again getting important job levels here. Pew pew, next Warrior of Dark. I'm a Warrior of Dark, our worlds came from the void and will one day return to it. There's only one force that can keep the nothingness at bay. Hope. The void is inevitable, someday it will consume everything. But today is not that day, not while there is still hope and love in the worlds of light and dark. As long as there's hope, the void cannot win. With the powers of the dark and light, defeat the force that is calling forth the void. Okay, easy buddy, easy. Thank you, Crystal, everyone is healed fully, nice. Huh, okay. 26 hits, We will see where this all of this is going. Let's lead with the Sage for a little bit, okay? Shadow Master again. We return to Shiva, of course. Yeah, protect, blah blah blah. We don't really care. Right, another enemy formation down. Yeah, only down right side of the dark world here. This looks suspicious. This looks suspiciously long, to be honest. And you take care of the rest, Shiva, sure. Okay, I was wondering. That looked suspicious, okay. We can just bypass it like that, and we need to go over there though. Wait a second over here. Once again I see the crack in the wall. I wonder how that was depicted in the NES version, once again, like still wondering about the NES version. Because I'm fairly certain like it would not depict like cracks there. Maybe you just need to find it, it's just like pitch black and you need to step on that one like tile that reveals the hidden passageway or so. Yukiraja? What? Okay, that's new. That's something I didn't expect. Level ups, level ups, level ups. I take it, I take it, I take it. Monsters! Oh no, it's another Xandy's clone. Like Xandy's clone and everything, he has a little bit something of X-Death's Soul later on from Final Fantasy V. There's a lot of stuff in this game that like gets like alluded to in later games of the franchise. I keep noticing that. If only for all the jobs that got established movesets here. I would be happy if we can conclude this now and without anyone dying. Never mind. Meteor, bam, bam, bam. I think everyone dead with except yeah, Cucumber. Actually, Onion survives. That is actually nice. From those two should be able to do this, right? I hope so. Otherwise, I need to use an Arise. Okay, nice. 4,000 damage was actually a pretty good roll. Thank you. And we got the last ribbon, which we don't need anymore. Cool. Wait a second. Wrong side. I need to approach from above. Phoenix down. Phoenix down. I doubt we will run out of Phoenix Downs here. One thing I would like, though, is the opportunity to save. Garm? Or Sandy Hellhound is here just like that, okay. But should also not pose much of a challenge, I think. Yeah, absolutely not, okay. Going over here. Also, that was the last chest in this place here, right? Yep, of course. Okay, you four. Actually, just one person. You are Ahriman, actually. The Wrath of Dark has nearly reached its zenith. No one can stop it, least of all you. Okay, Ahriman. Ahriman was actually pretty strong in T edition. So let's hope we can do this. Barrage. Okay, we deal additional damage with our archers here. But like I said, Ahriman is tough. Yeah, because stuff like that. Oh, that's nasty, actually. Important critical, I'd say. Okay, Thundaga's fine though. I think you just keep the party healed. I think that's all you do now. Because otherwise my damage output is absolutely fine. Potato might bite the dust now. Yep. But the other ones get good healing. It was also a very nice critical, once again. 111 damage, okay, nice. Your physical kills are negligible. How much? I think we can risk it at Bahamut right now. Okay, Mega Flare once again, 5,000 damage. I hope so. Would be nice. Nah, only 3,000. Still nicer though. But then meteorites again. Do you survive, Onion? You do, okay. Let's hope you can fire off that Kuraja real fast. Nah, not fast enough, but Pepper should survive. No. I have high resistance against ice, not fire. Once again, good critical. Pepper, back to the front. Once again, seems as if this enemy has a fixed pattern to it. Blizzaga is good, nice. Yeah, the Flame Mail grants additional protection against ice. Blam 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 blam. Whatever happens, we are healed, so we should take everything now, yeah. If I had to compare the bosses here, the 4 bosses we did fight here, I would say that Ahriman and Echidna are disproportionately strong compared to the other 2. Okay, only 1 Kiraja left, so better watch out. It's about time you bite the dust, Ahriman. I can just keep doing this, except that I need to use Kiraga now. There we go, nice, okay. Echidna was the strongest, I would say. Like, Ahriman was also strong, but not as strong, I would say. Cool. We get some additional stats and everything, and we free the last crystal and Warrior of Dark, I presume. I am one of the Warriors of Dark. This Wrath of Dark will affect not just your world. Both of our worlds will succumb. The void is coming, but with our powers combined, we can still stop it. We must destroy the Cloud of Darkness. Okay, easy. Okay, that might be our last heal. Who knows? Wrap. 14 times 90 now. Yeah, not sure what to do with Pepper. We go through here, nice. Yeah, we should be finished with the Dark World now. I don't see much anything else happening here. Except the final boss fight. There's also no turning back here, no. I'm just stuck here in this world now. Ambushed, but Garm does actually not deal much damage. Garm is actually fairly weak, I must say. Okay, over here. This reminds me a little bit of Ocarina of Time, actually. The room in front of Bongo Bongo, the Shadow Temple boss. I don't know, reminds me of it. Because I think the layout of the platforms here, of the visible platforms here, is similar to how the invisible platforms in that room are arranged. I don't really need to heal. But yeah, we're taking this one and this one. Twin Dragon, okay. And they're actually like weaker versions of the bosses here. Yeah, much weaker versions of the bosses. So there's probably also some kind of Echidna and Ahriman as well. Okay, Pepper's level 27. Oh yeah, this is finally, guys. Let me prepare a little bit for what's to come. Do you want to be what you are? I think it's not much use having you as a... I think I'm gonna turn you into a second ninja right now. I think that might be better. I believe so, guys. $20 times that, yeah. Although, as support, you might also be good. You're gonna be, an evoker, perhaps? Nah. It's also nice that you got another Elder Staff. Oh, you can actually equip the tomes, interesting. There's a reason why I gave you all that stuff. Magic, yeah, should be good, I guess. The only thing you need is an elixir, but I can spare that one now. Because I think only the final fight is left. Come on, we got 21 elixirs. There we go, fully replenished. Quickly resetting the room so that we save that. And then we head for the Cloud of Darkness, I presume. Yeah, looks like it. Oh boy, guys, ready for the boss fight? Final boss fight. Let's go. We are the Cloud of Darkness, bringer of wrath and destroyer of light. You and your world will be sacrificed to the void. Not if we have anything to say about it. Ha! This is the world of darkness. You think your powers of light can defeat us in our own land? Haha, we got support. Their light alone may not be enough, but our powers of darkness can suppress your evil. You would be willing to sacrifice your lives for the light? Fools! We will not let you reduce the world to nothing. Your demise is none of our concern. Whoosh. I wonder if I could have skipped all of this and could have gotten like a harder fight or so. I wonder if that would have been a possibility. The crystals of darkness may be gone, but we have no need of them any longer. We will defeat you and absorb the powers of light. The world will become the void. This is where you die, warriors of light. Okay, final boss. Well, I guess we throw shurikens now. So apparently this fight is very hard, from what I know. Wappy 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 wap wap. Wappy 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 wap. Wappy 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 wap. Yeah, okay, Cloud of Darkness spams particle beams. I think that's its gimmick. That's something we need to counteract, actually. But yeah, what do we do here? Let's cast Bahamut. That was incredible damage. Okay, we should throw shurikens like crazy now. Okay, particle beam. How much damage? That's actually not too bad, actually. We just need to be able to heal. You really don't want to attack right now. We just unleash everything we have. 9,000 damage. Look at this. Why are these shurikens so deadly here? If this game is faithful to the original, then Cloud of Darkness cannot have more than 65,535 HP, I think. Like the highest non-floating integer or so. I think that's what it is. Ah, that's bad. Okay, potatoes down, but we can salvage that. We have a rice, guys. Okay, without shurikens, that certainly would be a longer fight, I guess. A particle beam is the only thing it does, I think. I think that's also where the Cloud of Darkness got its mechanics from in Dissidia. Because in Dissidia, Cloud of Darkness only basically spams particle beams. Which is pretty funny. You do physicals? What is this? Okay, thank you. Okay, last shuriken, and then we need to actually try, I guess. That also means you can haste you again. Quad 9 damage, let's go. Might have been a mistake to use Bahamut right now and haste. But I cannot predict when the healing goes through, that's the thing. Let's go for the double heal so that we survive. Okay, nah, too bad we didn't get a particle beam yet. But we're doing good, I would say. Any cool magic you can do? I don't think so. Bio might be the best you can do at this stage. Critical, 3000 damage again. I did not pay attention. How much damage did we deal so far? Okay, last Curacha from you. That might mean it's time to use elixirs. Of course, double Curacha again to ensure our survival. Can also settle with Curaga for now. Come on, how much health do we have, Cloud of Darkness? And it's so funny, just particle beam, particle beam, particle. What a final boss! What can the final boss do? Sakaguchi. It can spend particle beams and nothing else. Critical again, nice 4000. Unless something of high significance happens here, still like a second phase or so, we're good, I would say. There we go, we got it. I think that's the final boss, guys. We defeated the Cloud of Darkness. And that was easier than I thought, actually. Once again, NES might be extremely dire here. Not sure how much the fight is tweaked. It might actually be that the Cloud of Darkness like dishes out like 3000 damage on all party members or so. You cannot like out heal her or so. I wonder. Oh, nice effect. Oh, we get the star screen. In the beginning, there was the void. Then came light and darkness. From them everything was born. The heavens, skies, water, fire, life. Time inexorably brings all back to its beginnings. But from life something new has born. A shining force that separated the light from the dark and illuminated the world. It was called hope. And the balance between light and dark is broken, and the world again slides toward oblivion. The chosen will appear once more. Do not forget that the source of the warrior's power is the hope that lives inside us all. Dreams, despair, love. Time can obscure it all. Do not accept this, do not forget it, and time will never erase what life has to offer. Find your last remaining spark of light. A light that shines brightly when all else is dark. The light of hope. That's some nice text. Cool, I think I did beat Final Fantasy III. Nice. But don't celebrate before the credits appear. There's probably some story conclusion still. Yeah, okay. Once again, a little bit Final Fantasy V-esque, if you ask me. Oh, new music as well, like everyone is here. You're all still here! Onion, pepper, potato, cucumber! You did it! Well done. No doubt you are the true heroes of this story. Not half bad. Come on, it's time to go home. Let's go home. Time to go home. Home, home, home. Of course we take the Invincible. I wonder if we would have taken a different ship if the Invincible wasn't there. That was weird. Invincible just vanished. Okay. It's been a pleasure. Pleasure's all ours, but I think it's about time I return to Amur. Okay, return them home now. The other three are already waiting, of course. Fellas! Oh, you're back safe and sound. Of course, barely broke a sweat. Without our help, we never would have made it, thank you. Ha ha ha, if you ever need help, we heroes be here. Come and train with us anytime, until we meet again. We've reached Zaronia. I suppose I must return. Thank you for everything, Your Highness. Oh, I mean, Your Majesty. It was your light that saved our world. It is I who should be thanking you, brave warriors. If I can lead my kingdom with even half the courage you have shown, I will be content. You have my sincerest thanks. Okay, goodbye, Alus. It's a little bit weird that we got to the fake hero of light fellow guy instead of Arya, I would say, because Arya is just dead, right? She sacrificed herself, right? Oh, how was it? I already forgot. Like, story was too complex, guys. And yes, Final Fantasy lore was too much for me. Oh, we actually get the interior of the Nautilus, interesting. We've almost reached Canaan. Canaan, yeah, Canaan. Guess this is my stop, my wife's probably worried sick. Wait, I'll get off there too. Why do you want to stop in Canaan, Dash? Well, I just wanted to check in on someone. Huh? Oh, fine, it's Salina, okay? Oh, you wanted to see her? How sweet. Oh, come on, leave me alone. Go get her, Tiger! Nice. Okay. Oh, the horizon is a little bit weird. Like when you see the edge of the continent, the horizon looks a little bit weird. Cool. Honey! Oh dear, not in front of your friends, you're embarrassing me. Salina! Dash, please don't ever leave me again. Never, I promise. Come on, honey. We can't let these kids show us up, now can we? Oh, fine, just one kiss then. Ahem. Whoops, got a little carried away. Sorry about that. Let me know if you go on any more adventures. I could always lend a hand. Oh no, you don't. Looks like you're not going anywhere for a while, Dash. Don't rub it in. You're welcome back here anytime. Besides, you still gotta try my wife's cooking. Thank you, Sid. Dash, we'll see you later. And last but not least, we got Sarah with us. Shall we head back to Sasune now, Your Highness? Can't I stay with you? I don't want to go home just yet. But Princess Sarah, don't you understand? I want to stay with you! What? With all four? Oh, did I embarrass you? Come on, let's go to her. Let's go to her. We're going back home, guys. Like, it's a bit weird when she is, like, in love with, like, all four at the same time, like, weirdly. Like, she's just into Onion, I know. But okay. It's Surī, we're home. Oh, I can't wait to see where you grew up. Welcome back. Oh, onion, pepper, potato, cucumber, you're home. We did it to Papa, Nina. Well, I always knew you were destined to do great things. We are proud of you. Hip hip hooray, welcome home. You saved the world. Wow, you're amazing. So I guess they weren't joking about you being the Warriors of Light. Heroes get a kiss from me. Pucker up. Not so fast. Oops. The world is now safe from the darkness. All this is thanks to your pure hearts. Thank you, Warriors of Light. Vibrating. Oh, is the continent falling, perhaps? Oh, what is happening? Oh? Look, the light. Something's happening. Ooh, okay. Special effects again. The crystal is back to its former brilliance. It's beautiful. The darkness has dispersed, and a new dawn has come. Yeah, of course, the event crystal is near here. Makes sense. Like, how bright must that crystal shine? Like, all the way out of the cave, like, from the, like, 3rd floor or so? Weird. Okay. To the fans across the globe, both past and present, and to the crew who brought the originals to life, we offer our profound and heartfelt thanks. Oh, is that from the developers that made the Pixel Remaster? I guess that's it, right? And we do get credits now. Final Fantasy III, Pixel Remaster staff. Oh boy. I did it, guys. I did finally beat Final Fantasy III. Ah. Oh, interesting game, guys. Very interesting game. To make it short, I would probably declare this the best Final Fantasy out of the initial 3 Final Fantasies. So it's better than 1 and 2, I would say. I would even take it a step further, and I would say I like Final Fantasy III more than Final Fantasy IV, personally. I don't know, this game has a lot of stuff already that is, like stuff that I really like depth-wise. Like all the jobs that are very fleshed out, actually, that have unique strengths and weaknesses. The entire thing with the items, that you can use items mid-combat to inflict buffs. Once again, only certain jobs can use certain items to grant buffs and stuff, and use the spells that are like bound within the weapons and stuff. That's actually really, really great. And then there's of course this entire layer with the equipment generally, like only certain characters can equip, or like only certain jobs can equip certain stuff, once again making some jobs frailer than others. And then of course also that a lot of the jobs here for the first time do get their signature abilities. The thief can steal for the first time. What else? The bard can sing. Like a lot of like jobs that haven't been previously present as well got introduced here. But what am I thinking of too? Like, the monk can kick for the first time, that's something that happens. Boost as well, which is focus in later Final Fantasies. And yeah, that's all really great stuff that offers a lot of depth. And I was a little bit surprised by that. I did not expect that this game already offers so much depth. And that's something I'm really, really liking. Of course, I like one of my favorite things about Final Fantasy is when Final Fantasy is like really, I don't want to say convoluted, but has a lot of behind-the-scenes mechanics that you can figure out step by step, can refine, can min-max, and that's actually something this game offers that the previous two don't really offer that much. And also, I don't think Final Fantasy IV offers that much, so in that regard, I like Final Fantasy III better than those three Final Fantasies. Is it better than any other Final Fantasy that I've played? Final Fantasy 15, but that's not hard. But otherwise, the other Final Fantasies, like post Final Fantasy V, are all better, I would say. They offer more in-depth mechanic, which I'm a big fan of, like I explained. But this game is really, really great. It's a game I really, really liked. I mean, story, of course, pretty simple NES Final Fantasy game, but did actually offer some nice twists and turns that I didn't like absolutely expect, but otherwise was pretty straightforward. Speaking of straightforward, the dungeons were very well designed. They were fairly short generally, but they, as such, they didn't overstay the welcome. They had some cool gimmicks from time to time, like the thing with that you have to shrink yourself, you have to become a toad. Sometimes enemies split themselves, and then again you also need a different job, like the Dark Knight. That was pretty cool. Daugor's Grotto with the enemies that have varying health was pretty cool. Really cool stuff. Like, you can really tell that this game is like a big turning point for the franchise, like a pretty big highlight for the NES era, because this is a little bit of a tipping point where stuff becomes much more refined, and then later on Final Fantasy V does it the same again. Really, really important game, I would say, as such. And I'm very happy that I finally came around to play this. Difficulty-wise, I would say this game was actually fairly easy. There were some hard parts here and there, but nothing incredibly difficult. There are certainly harder Final Fantasy games, harder RPGs. Once again, I cannot assess how much has changed in comparison to the NES version. I think there's actually a lot of stuff that is changed in this, because I did, of course, like in the time that I exist, did hear some stuff from Final Fantasy III, and like people, for example, with Cloud of Darkness did point out that Cloud of Darkness was like a super hard final boss, which wasn't the case here at all. So I would expect this version is much more nerfed, but as such much more approachable and much easier relaxed to play, which was good. I think this was a nice way to play this game, like the Pixel Remaster. Because I played this game now as the Pixel Remaster and also as my first Pixel Remaster at all, I can also give the Pixel Remasters my seal of approval. Pixel Remasters are really good, at least this one is, but I would say that the same applies to the other ones as well. Once again, of course, with the other ones, a little bit sad that the bonus stuff from other versions is not included, but I think you cannot go wrong with the Pixel Remasters if you just want to experience those games for the first time, want to get a very straightforward experience, want to get some guidance with like how to obtain all the treasures and stuff. That was pretty nice here. I think as such they are very good versions for new players of the franchise, for people who have never played those games, and as such I would wholeheartedly recommend them. Square really did a good job with the Pixel Remasters, I would say, right, this one at least, but once again I think that applies for the other ones as well. Some other stuff related to the Pixel Remasters. The remixes were pretty nice. The remastered soundtrack was cool. There were a few pieces of music that felt a little bit out of place, I would say. There was like this evil music that played, for example, when we were returning the like ice horn to the dwarves, like, and then Gutsko, I think he was called, showed up. Then this evil music played that was over the top, I don't know, e-guitar like, I think. That was a little bit weird, like something feels off about that. Another thing that feels a little bit off, I must say, is a little bit is the overworld theme, actually. Like, it goes through a lot of alterations throughout its loop, if that makes sense. and as such it does feel a little bit more like it belongs on a soundtrack CD, not actually in a game. Like, it feels like a very good like soundtrack remix or so, like one of those Square jazz remixes or so. Like, it's not a jazz remix, but like there are like Square has like released multiple CDs as merchandise where they like remix Final Fantasy songs, and it feels as if like the Overworld theme in particular belongs to one of those CDs, not really like in the game. Like, I don't know, like the different alterations that this theme goes through, we hear it right now. Like, feels a little bit weird, I don't know, it doesn't feel really gamey to me. It feels more like an auditory experience, if anything. It doesn't really belong in the game, I feel. I don't know, hard to explain. It's not bad by any means, like, I cannot to say that like the music is bad, but some stuff feels a bit out of place, I would say. Not really gamey, I would say. Like, for example, maybe it's because I associate like overworld themes in particular with like something more calmer, something more consistent, and nothing that like alternates through many different styles and variations, like in its loop or so. But that's something I've noticed. Once again, nothing majorly bad or so, but something I've noticed. Yeah, otherwise, what is there for me to say? Like I said, I'm very happy that I finally completed this Final Fantasy game. It was the only Final Fantasy game that I've been missing except for the online games and Final Fantasy 16, the newest one still, as of recording this year. So nice that I finally was able to fill this gap in knowledge for me. And like I explained, this game actually is a very significant game in the franchise, I would say. A lot of stuff got introduced here. So nice that I finally experienced this. I'm very happy with this game. Look at all the people who worked on this. Like, it's a kind of a little bit grotesque if you consider this, because like for the base NES game, like, I don't know, like 10 people at most worked on this, and now we got like hundreds of people here with different occupations that I don't know how contributed to this game. Sakaguchi, guys. But yeah, Final Fantasy III was nice. I really recommend it if you want to get a classic Final Fantasy experience. Definitely a Final Fantasy game I recommend, and generally as well. So yeah, pretty cool. Do we also get to the all fans of Final Fantasy? I don't think we get that one. Nah. Square Enix, good work, good pixel remaster. But I'm sensing a missed opportunity here. I think I do, because we did not get the thank you, blah 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 blah, and all fans of Final Fantasy. That's something that's usually in the credits of Final Fantasy games, but it's absent here. Would have been a nice inclusion. So in that sense, bad pixel remaster, bad game. Do not play it. No, not quite. But yeah, that's at the end. I think we're stuck in a loop here. Can I press anything? On the NES, I probably would need to reset right now. But I can press something, actually. Okay, we get also New Game Plus, I guess. I save here then, I guess. Sure. Save files actually worked out perfectly. Okay, return to title screen. Where do I end up? Do I just get a New Game Plus now, or what is happening? Do we get any extras here, by the way? Bestiary. We can take a look at the Bestiary. There are some holes here. Like I said, because this was my first initial blind playthrough of this, I did not bother to collect everything. I think that's for the better, because otherwise that would drain some fun out of the experience, and I would also need to spoil myself about where I could encounter enemies and stuff. But I think, yeah, we did actually pretty fine if you look at this. Like, only some occasional holes here. King Lizard, probably from the Temple of Time or so. Ezreal here and there and there and here. I think there's actually a big hole here. Okay. There must be more enemies in the Dark World. Also, we did defeat all the enemies, okay, so we probably did everything that is to do in the game here. 3DS version also adds bonus dungeons and stuff, but not here, like I said. Cool. Also, wait a second, Bestiary, we got 199 out of 225. So we did miss 26 enemies. I think that's okay. Music player, probably also nothing new, still the same stuff. Everlasting World. What is this song? Did we hear that? I'm actually not sure. Last Battle was cool. That was a cool remix, for example. But yeah, where's that one like evil song that I meant? But this one is pretty fitting, I would say. Jin's Curse. No, not this one. This one is also super fitting. Like, there are a lot of songs that fit very well, I would say, but only the occasional song is a bit weird. Castle Heingesser Dreams. Requiem is the... No, not that one. Swift Twist? No, not this one. Okay. Good Morning Invincible, blah blah blah. Where's that one? Also, there's a variation of the battle theme, actually. No, not this one, no. Requiem, no. Where's that song, guys? This is, by the way, the best song, if you ask me. There's a song missing here. It's a Tower of Owen. That can't be Tower of Owen, right? Like this very weird, like danger music. Huh. So not all music is in this music player here. Huh, okay, interesting. But yeah, like the music player and the best area, of course, are also nice additions to the Pixel Remaster as well. I was searching for something, I forgot about it. Tower of Owen. That's not the song, right? No. No, that's not the song I'm thinking of. Okay, gallery, what do we have in the gallery? Title Splash. Okay, let's go through all of this. Here, the original logo, pretty cool, pretty stylish. And then they got the standard logo with Final Fantasy IV, actually. Final Fantasy IV is the Final Fantasy game that introduced the standard Final Fantasy logo. But here, this looks pretty cool. We can actually see the Chocobo there in the logo. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, original Amano art from, or like of the Onion Knight, kind of. Time is now. Yeah, actually with the 4 Warriors of Light here. Dash has weird cape on, okay. Dash Undead, unused, okay, I just read Undead. Here we have Sid Hayes. He's actually called Sid Hayes, okay. Arya Bennett. We also got the big, surnames here. You got to appreciate the Une. You got to appreciate the Amano art. Oh, like Une like this or Une like this? Okay, interesting. Xandy. Oh, like cool. Look at the cool artwork here. Like that's peak Amano art, guys. Gold Knight. Lazia Labulas. That's also like a super cool thing about the sprite-based Final Fantasy games, that they have so much like concept art for it that Amano made, and that they like basically recreated them as sprites as for the enemies. Then that's like the aesthetic how it's really well, I think. Giant Red here as well. Medusa, look at this. Also, just the approach of Amano here with the like water painting and stuff. That's actually pretty cool. Like this really is art, guys. Like if I had to name this is really art. Titan, look at Titan. Ninja, Kunoichi, yeah. That's cool stuff that this is included here. Okay, different artwork for Guardian, okay. Skilla. Lord Xandy all of a sudden. Sorry guys, I didn't comment right now because I had to call, but one thing I want to point out, between all of this artwork, what is this chocobo? Holy moly. That's nightmare fuel, guys. That's very much nightmare fuel. Like, imagine a chocobo, and then imagine the concept art for it. Oh my goodness. Also, this Shiva artwork and everything, is that even from Final Fantasy III originally? I think that's actually from different Final Fantasy games. Yeah, this is Final Fantasy VI, I'm very certain. This Odin here. I mean, they are probably based on, like, these rights here are probably based on that, but I think that's not the original artwork of that. Huh. But I also recall a lot of this artwork from Dissidia again. Okay, and Bahamut. Cool. Nice stuff here. Otherwise, I would like to take a quick look at this. What happens if I load this? Do I just start on the world map or anything? What is this, guys? I'm here again. I can just continue, so this is actually New Game Plus. Huh. But can I get the items from Saronia now? Wait a second, did they... Hey guys, we're doing some testing right now. There's probably nothing new here, I can just fight the final boss again and stuff. And level more if I wanted to. And get achievements for Steam or whatever console you're playing this on. Let me quickly go to Saronia again. If I could get the items now, that would be legendary. I doubt it. Wait a second, was that always the case? I cannot land there, but I can land there. Oh, I'm just seeing that the shadow turns red when you cannot land. That's actually pretty cool, nice. But here, like that dude over there. Let me through, please. Don't. Okay, thank you. Do I get an item now? We are happy now, okay. Still cannot get those items, guys. The bane of my existence. Okay, that has to be done in a completely new game then, I guess. But yeah, guys, that's all I have to say about this game, actually. Look at our final stats. Level 50 is actually also pretty nice. Like, a good level to end the game on, I would say. Like, the main story and stuff. Cool stuff. I want to... Wait a second, empty? Wait a second. That was loud. Quick save is empty, yeah, okay. How do I get... Wait a second. Oh, that's also something I never showed off. That's something I noticed off screen. You can actually make the map bigger and stuff by pressing start. Encounters on, sure, but I wanted to open this. I want to return to the title screen because I think that's pretty fitting to end it. Yeah, guys, that's Final Fantasy III. I enjoyed it pretty much, and yeah, I have nothing left to say anymore other than I really hope you enjoyed this entire project. This is all of me, Next to 3. See you in the next project, whatever that may be.